What's good, everybody? This your girl, China White, and you just entered the Lion's Den with your girl, China White. Grab your drinks, let baby girl light your cigar. See, you are in for one hell of a night with your girl, China White. Okay, so off rip, first and foremost, I have I am doing consultations all this week. Hit me up on IG or my Patreon if you want a consultation. If you want a consultation, hit me up and we'll go from there. I send you the details in the DMs. Let me just say what the details is of my consultation. My consultation is 150 for 30 minutes and 250 for an hour. Okay? That's it. And give me a good time and I'll work with you at the time and send me your number. You cash out me on China White for Life with an extra E. Book your consultation with me and we can get in depth. Now, if y'all book a 30-minute consultation, because I had a consultation today, right, with a brother, and a 30 minutes just wasn't enough. It was not enough. And I actually told him, I'm going to do a live stream on his situation. He was like, go ahead. And I have another brother I did a consultation with. And I told him I was going to do a video, a live stream on his issue, because this is the situation, fam. A lot of y'all are in the danger zone. Like, I don't know if y'all can hear me. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Oh, you're dope as fuck. That's what's up. Let me know if you can hear me. But a lot of y'all are in the danger zone. Like, it's like this what I see with a lot of men. Y'all men do not trust y'all gut. That's one. Due to the interactions with the chick that you're with. And my thing is this, right? If you with somebody or you dealing with a chick and you know, you feel it. See, that's where feelings come in, because that's your gut. You know that. You know she ain't shit. You know she don't like you, and you still stay? Come on now. If she tell you I hate you, if the bitch you with tell you she hates you, what does that mean? What does it mean? It's like a lot of men, once y'all love a woman, see, that's y'all kryptonite. The kryptonite, I'm gonna have to redo a lot of my content, because a man actual kryptonite is love. It ain't a woman. Okay? A man's kryptonite is loving a woman. It is not the woman. It ain't the woman. Because you could despise the woman, but you in love with her. The kryptonite is love. It ain't a woman. Because you could hate to be with that bitch. You could despise going home to that bitch. You could hate laying next to that bitch. You could dread eating with her. But because you love her, that keeps you at bay with her. A man's true kryptonite is love. And when you love a woman, it makes you weak as fuck. It makes you weak, because If you cannot identify the pros with the woman, but everything is the cons, the pros are going to come before the cons. When we're talking about relationships and you dealing with someone that you adore, that when it comes to her, you will move mountains for, you respect, to the point that you would give that woman loyalty. The pros are going to come before the cons. What's good? I don't know why you don't got a mind stick in here. I'm going to just go back and remind. What's good, baby? I see you in here. If you don't got your mind sticking you in here, I'm going to remind you. Don't worry about it. My bad. I don't know what went on. I don't know. But the pros are going to come before the cons. So when, let's say we're describing a car. Let's say we're describing a car. A car that you like to drive. You got two cars. You like driving a certain car to work. So when I say tell me the pros and cons about the car, you're not going to tell me all the bad shit first. When we're talking about your favorite car. When we're talking about the car that gets you to point, when we're talking about the car that gets you to point A to B and it's low on fuels and the AC work in the car and you don't have to spend a lot of money on gas, and when you press the gas, it accelerates real fast. You know what I mean? You're not going to talk about the bad things. It's kind of like, we call them dunks in Florida. We call them dunks, okay? Getting an old Chevy, a 1969 Chevy, get you a Camaro, a 1930. You see the potential in the Camaro. You've been working on the Camaro. You like the Camaro. But when I say, give me the pros and cons about the Camaro, you going to tell me all the good things about the Camaro before you tell me about the bad things. It's like a bitch. So when I say, what's the pros and cons about this woman, the only thing you can start with is the cons of her ass. You don't like her. But you stay with her, you deal with her, and you tolerate her due to the love you have for her. You can love somebody and still despise them. Let's say your mother is a toxic ass fucking woman. You can decide to distance yourself away from your mother. You can decide to distance yourself away from your people. You can decide to distance yourself away from your relatives or your children. But that still don't take away the love you have for them. Do you understand? That's how it is with a bitch. So we're going to have to do a live stream on, I'm going to have to cover how the kryptonite to a man is love. And loving the wrong person can kill you. It drains your resources. Let's keep it a buck. If you a man and you making minimum wage, you still have a certain lifestyle that fits into that minimum wage. You may not be the richest man, you may not have all the money, but you around the things that bring you comfort. You built your life around your minimum wage. You could be comfortable with the money that you make, making $50,000, $60,000 a year. Hell, even 40. I forgot what point I was trying to make when I brought that up. I'm sorry. I was trying to make a point and I lost it. I don't know. Shit. But to bring somebody into your life, and that's she beat you down with how much you make. She belittle you. She emasculate you. She let you know that you ain't worthy of shit. My family was a blue collar. I got blue collar men in my family. They wasn't making six figures. But my mother loved my father. And my grandmother loved my granddad. And my sisters loved their husbands. And these men are blue collar men. But when you bring a woman and she lean on and she disrupt your life about how much money you're making, she does not love you. But you would try to fit that woman into your world, and it would never work. Like I told the brother, that's not your woman. Your woman fits like a glove in your life. When we deal with you, we accept your faults, your flaws, your faults, the bad things about you. We accept that. But the thing is, a lot of men believe that because, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like I told this brother, I say it's nothing wrong with her wanting a man, whatever list she fucking have. That ain't nothing wrong with that. See, when you with a person and they have an issue with everything they do, and they feel like they can do better, you supposed to respect that shit and let them go. You supposed to respect that. You don't get mad about that. You don't argue with that. You don't get frustrated with that. You don't get annoyed with that. Because that's not who you are. But when you try to become that person to make that person happy, you become a do boy. You become a do boy. You become a cleanup man. You become the man for the job. Because you're not who she desires. And she's not willing to drop whatever standards she has for you. She wants you to continue to work to be that man she wants in her life. She doesn't like you. She does not like you. You gotta understand that shit. So let's talk about how you loving a woman cripples you as a man. It actually disarms you, for me. When you disarm yourself, for me, you drop your guards, you drop your standards, you drop your boundaries in the name of love. In the name of love, you do that. You do that. You disarm yourself. When you say, I'm in love with her, I love her, you just disarmed yourself. Whatever protection you had up as a human being that the Most High gave you, that He equipped you with, your mind, your boundaries, your understanding, your common sense, your wisdom, your logic, your spiritual being, you disarm all of that for a dame. You disarmed yourself. So now you're not thinking, now you're not woke, now you don't, you trying to make sense of what's going on in your life when it comes to the woman. But you can't make sense of it because it's very simple. See, let me tell you something. When a person is telling me their problems, I can already find out where the source comes from. I can see where the issue lies immediately because it's the choice of words, it's the things you say, and it's how you respond. But you're not thinking that way because your ass is in this ideal you call love. And a lot of you niggas ain't truly in love. Y'all just familiar with that woman. When you're familiar with somebody, you're comfortable. It's like going to your grandma's house. It's like going to your favorite basketball court. Yeah, you like playing in the city, but it's better in the country. It's better to play basketball in the country because you know everybody there. You know the police officers. You know what time they shut up. It's just being familiar. That's how it is with a woman. When you're familiar, it has nothing to do with love. And then a lot of you niggas, y'all have attachment issues. It's an attachment. That's it. So you got attachment, you got being familiar with a woman, and then you got being in love with a woman. When you in love with her looks, when you in love with her pussy, when you're guarded about what man is around her, when all you can think about is, is she cheating on me? When all you think about, when you have that jealousy energy, that you don't love her, then you don't love her. That ain't love. When a woman can tell you, fuck you, and go out drinking. When a woman can, she with you and you working somewhere, y'all together, and she leave her kids at home 4 in the morning to meet up with another nigga. When her kids know that she laying up with another man, but because they can't tell you, because they are ashamed of their mother. Come on now. You still can't see the writing on the wall. You still don't understand what's taking place. A lot of y'all like to be played. And the thing is, a lot of y'all be like, well, how do I get out of love with somebody? Soon as the motherfucker go against the things I believe in, what I stand on, it makes it easy for you. It should be simple for you. What do you mean? How do you get out of love with somebody? That's not even a question. That's not the question. The question, the real question is, how do you allow somebody like that around you that hates you? That's the question. You see what I'm saying? See, y'all are go looking for videos how to stop loving a woman. No, I'm not gonna I would never break that down. Because this is the thing. Why would you love somebody that hates you? Why would you still want to deal with somebody that will spit in your face? Where's your sense of, where's your sense of your manhood, your honor, your respect? See what I'm saying? I can't break down. I can't break down how to stop loving a woman, how to be out of love with a woman. The first thing is, this is the first thing I'm gonna ask you. You put yourself in a situation that a woman will blatantly disrespect you, a woman will blatantly spit in your face, a woman will blatantly poison you, a woman will blatantly blow your head off, and you want to know how to stop loving someone that's against you. Come on now. crazy to me. I will never break that down. How to stop loving a woman. It should be boundaries. It's just like when you got family members around you, or you got partners, friends, or when your child do something wrong. You got an adult child, and your adult child is disrespecting you. You love your child, but you have boundaries. You love your family members, but you have boundaries. You love your partner, but you have boundaries to yourself. And when you lack boundaries, you will take anything. You will take anything. You don't put those first. So when we talk about love, you can't love you can't love a woman like a woman love a man. And this the thing with love when it comes to a woman loving a man. The love a woman has for a man is raising her children, being his partner, listening to her man, following his lead. That's how we love a man. And when you put that woman in that position, it makes it easier for you to love her. But y'all get these goddamn, you know, you know, y'all get these bitches, put them in that position, and then you get upset. You get mad. Because through a conversation, I could figure out why you did what you did. Why you put her in that position. You get what I'm saying? All the bitch have to do these days is fuck you real good and be extremely nice to you. Blow your balls up. Tell you something you probably ain't hear in years. Tell you something that you want to hear. Make you believe that I feel that way. Just pretend a little bit. Y'all don't even wait too much. But y'all don't want to talk about anything. These bitches running game on y'all. And they getting away with it. It's pathetic. It's fucking pathetic. Because you should already have your boundaries set in place. The first and foremost things, if you have low self-esteem, we can talk about that later. But the number one thing you need to understand is having boundaries. See, when you were a child, you was taught that. Y'all don't remember? Y'all don't remember when y'all was taught boundaries? How no adult should touch you as a child? Huh? How your mother had that conversation with you, or an adult, or a teacher, or somebody of authority in your life when you were a child. They taught you about boundaries. What you should be aware of when you were a child, because children don't know about boundaries. They are taught that. Those things still apply today. Those same things. So the first thing is, they call it the invisible line. They call it the invisible line because that's all your space. So the invisible line, you write in. Let's say you are standing up, and you get like a pencil and you write a circle around yourself as far as you can. And you stick your hand out. That's where the line starts around you. A circle. That's your space. That's called your space. No one should just walk up in your space, or you're gonna feel uncomfortable, right? Because that's your boundaries. That's your personal space. That's your belongings. Anybody cross those lines with you, it's either fight or flight. Ask anybody, they'll tell you about it. Anybody that breaks down, when you're listening to people that breaks down human nature, understanding human behavior, they will teach you about the invisible line, your personal space. So, have you noticed when someone is too close to you, you feel like you should back up, or you feel disrespected, or you feel like that because they're in your space? That should have been taught to you at a younger age, and you bring that up when you are older. See, a person, you know how people look for victims, or look for weaker people in the world. You want to know why attackers look for the people that they look for, or why they pick the people that they choose. You want to know why? Because a lot of those people are they like they don't have any sense of awareness about themselves. You see, when a person talks to me, I talk with authority. I let them know that I hear them, I can see them, and I'm very aware of what you're saying. I don't play. I don't play those games. But when you all laughing, kiki kiki ga 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 ga, you make yourself a target because you're not aware of your surroundings. You're not aware. And that's the problem with a lot of you men when you're dealing with women. You have no authority. You have no authority. You lack those things. So when they look at you, they see a potential lick. So all I got to do is figure out what you want in a woman and embody that for a little bit. And then after that, go back to who the fuck I am. And then that's why you get men saying, she wore a mask. She wasn't the same woman she was. Well, of course she wasn't. You were a lick. That's why you're complaining because she jacked you. The fuck? You ain't getting that. You're complaining. See, she ain't complaining because she never loved you. The one that is complaining, the ones that are online, the ones that's crying about men, they were in love with those men. Your bitch wasn't. You're complaining because you was in love with her. You feel me? You're complaining about her because she licked you. She seen you as a lick. And then, see, and this is the thing with a lot of people. When it's easy getting into a relationship with a certain type of man that can give her access, see, you men would never understand that shit because y'all are the one that's holding it. It's nothing to y'all. Y'all are the one with the resources. Y'all are the one with the money. So y'all not really looking at that shit like it's everything. It's not a big deal to y'all. But to a woman that wants that, that's a big deal. That's a big deal. That's a big deal. Especially if she doesn't have it. You got to think about it. Bitches out here starving. Bitches out here, you know what I mean? They'll do anything. But she will embody what you desire in a woman because you a lick. You will give the woman the blueprint to your heart. You will tell the woman what you desire. I desire a woman like my mom. I want me a good submissive woman. Oh, you do? You want you a good submissive woman? Oh, yeah, I want me a good submissive woman. I want me a woman. Da, 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 da. And okay, I'll give you that. I'll give you what you asked for, nigga, until I get what I want. You feel me? You sitting there having those type of conversations with her. See, this the thing about dealing with somebody you have to explain that shit to, and dealing with somebody that truly and genuinely like you. She gonna do that regardless. Any man that dealt with a woman that truly liked him, he understand what I'm talking about. He don't have to tell her to clean up. He don't have to tell her when to be home. She already know because the thing is, she always waiting. If she ain't working, if she ain't in school, if she ain't taking care of the kids, she gonna always do that. I was on a panel with a woman yesterday that started dinner 12 in the afternoon for her husband that come home at night. We're talking about a woman that, she know what that's her husband. You don't have to explain that shit to a bitch that likes you, that wants you, that want to be around you, that want to be up under you. Y'all niggas are doing that shit. Cause y'all ain't really dealing with bitches that like you. Then y'all love them bitches that fucking don't like you. Y'all must be was hated as a child. Y'all was abused as a child. Y'all have toxic relationships. Y'all had to fight y'all whole motherfucking life because y'all don't know when somebody truly likes you. And then the thing is, y'all think because a bitch cursing you out or a bitch, fighting you or harassing you or breaking your window is love. Y'all think those type of women love y'all. No, the woman that likes you and love you and wants to be with you, she wouldn't dare destroy your property. She wouldn't dare slander your name. She wouldn't dare do that because of the respect she has for you. Y'all got it twisted. Y'all don't watch dysfunctional relationships from your mother, dysfunctional relationships from your brother, from your fucking cousins, from your uncles, growing up, seeing that simple ass shit, that crazy ass shit, and y'all think in a relationship you with a woman that's normal. That ain't normal, fam. Sorry, that's not normal. If my mama ever would have destroyed my dad's shit, I'm just saying, my mama would never did that shit. My dad was too cutthroat. He was too real. He was too straightforward. He didn't play the radio. He didn't play. He didn't argue. He didn't do any of that shit. Like, are you what are we talking about, fam? Are we at the age now that we gotta talk about what love look like, what respect look like, what loyalty look like, what being consistent look like, what being submissive look like, what me honoring your man look like, what nurturing your children look like? Are we in an age now that you have to understand what that shit is from A to Z? That shit is fucking pathetic. It is. It's pathetic. That makes no sense to me. And the problem is, and when I do these type of live streams, I get like this because it doesn't make sense. It don't. You should know when a person don't like you. You should never bring. And then the thing is, y'all want to know about all this dating shit. Why do y'all want to date strangers that y'all don't fucking know? Y'all will even go run and lay up and run up in bitches you don't fucking know. Then there your ass got HIV. Now what? I'm just saying. If we're going to be talking about sex, we're going to be talking about protection. If we're going to talk about hooking up with bitches, we're going to be talking about having boundaries, understanding. A lot of y'all just want these quick, y'all want these quick, these, blame the bitch type shit. Tell me more about the woman type shit. But the question really starts with you because you allow it. You feel me? Like, it's just crazy, man. But hey, yo, look, I love y'all. I gotta let y'all go. I'm at my destination. And I decided to go live on the Lions Den because I did have this live stream queued up. And if you want to book a consultation with me, you can hit me up on IG or hit me up on Patreon. And I'm free all this week. So I love you guys. Until we meet again, this your girl, China White. I love y'all. Peace. Bye, y'all.